My dearest brothers and sisters, B&S spectators, as far as English are deemed important, and this one is helping a great number of persons being connected with a great number of persons in the world. The one solution is English. English is the greatest, as I've said, English broadcasting material. English is helping a great number of persons knowing about more things in English. English is the one place that you can find persons debated, exchanging things related, English. What we have to do, just one answer, is just to stay in touch. Each Tuesday it's 5:30 p.m. and on Friday it's 8:00 a.m. Just it's H television with DM Yala. Yes, thanks my engineer, thanks Mr. Jonathan Wanda for this nice parts we have. So this nice pleasure to stand this show, we have a place that you have got this amazing, time watching us, we have a place that you have got, this suitable opportunities for others. So I'm very happy today as far as, English is your English show where you are in touch with the different English speakers, teachers are joining us, just for sharing the ideas, commenting about different subjects. But today I'm very happy to talk about this, update, subject, parental feast with my engineer, my guest, Mr. Sompila, my teacher. I like too much, with him we want to share this great time together. Mr. Felix Sompila is just a chairman, of the English department at ESP Matadi. With him we want just to come back with this daily subject, as far as what we are expecting to develop today. Mr. Sompila, how are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Very happy to be together.
Thank you.
It's not your first moment joining us?
No, I am an acquainted of this place. I usually come here.
Then I'm very happy to be with you.
Yeah, so am I. I'm also happy to be here today.
How do you feel first, for your coming again today?
Yeah, a great pleasure, because a long time ago I disappeared, and once I appear once again, I'm very, very happy to be here again.
Yeah, I'm very happy, reminding guys, Mr. Sompila Felix is just a chairman, of the English department, at the ESP Matadi. With him, we want to, highlight people trying to talk about this updated subject. So, parental feast, Mr. Sompila.
Yeah.
So, why first this subject? Why have we are obliged to talk about this subject today?
Of course, because it is the due day, 1st August, which corresponds to the parental or the parent feast, which is celebrated around the world.
Mm-hmm. It's very important for us to
very important
to come back with this talking about this. I think that you are celebrating that too.
Yes, I'm a parent. Thank you very much. I'm a parent, so I'm obliged.
That means even Mami Iguchu is getting pleasure to have a feast on it.
Yeah, she's following us. I'm sure he's following us.
Yeah, so we are in feast.
Yeah.
So try first to, as you have said, so to highlight guys people about our subject for today. We have said that parental feast. So try to open and to comment first about this subject.
Yeah, the parental feast is a feast celebrated on each 1st August. Okay? And it is dedicated to a life as well as dead. So I mean it is a curriculum. We should, because it is a kind of reinforcing the link between the parents and the children.
So I like the way of just first presenting things and giving ideas. So Mr. Felix, something like please just coming back to the link between parents and children. But are you sure that today we are hurting in the same sense of what you have said?
Yes, yes.
You can find parents instead of staying home. Yes.
Yeah.
Popping around.
I will stick on the responsible parents.
What about others?
Others, when you're a parent, okay, you should be liable to the parental duties. Yeah. The problem is not just making children and abandoning them. Okay? You can't make children and abandon. You're a parent, but you be called a responsible parent. And this feast, this day is dedicated to responsible parents. Parents who are liable to the parental duties. By parental duties, I mean the school fees payment. You should pay the school fees of your children. Clothing, okay? Feeding, health care, and etc.
Okay, that means you are just linked, or you are expecting to come back with the responsible parents.
Yeah.
So you let other parents, you know what I'm saying? But it's not the case.
No, I don't let them, but I will call them. I will warn them. I'll call them to be responsible. Okay, it is just a warning I'm doing. Okay.
But nowadays, today, once we consider the way that most of guys, people, parents are celebrating this day. So how do people usually celebrating this day? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'll stick on what happened in Matadi. Okay, because we are in Matadi, and I don't know what is happening in Kisangani, in Lubumbashi. I will speak on Matadi only. Okay, now traditionally,
but we got general cases.
Yeah, general, of course.
And this is the case on DRC.
Yeah, DRC, and I will take Matadi as a sample. Okay, as a sample. Traditionally, the feast is the day is divided in two parts. Okay, in the morning, people usually go to the graveyard or the cemeteries, because in my introductory notes I said the feast is celebrated for both alive and dead parents. In the morning, they usually visit the dead parents in the graveyard. Okay, and after being at the cemetery, they go back home.
Mhm.
Okay, and then I think we'll speak
They're
of this.
relaxing with after cemeteries. No?
Yeah.
They're relaxing with the children.
Yeah, we go back home,
Mhm.
and then
We go back, but it's
Yeah.
not the same. It's now what we have seen used to see.
yes,
You know, in
Yes.
the case,
yes, yes, they go back home, and then they try to organize a family meal.
okay,
Yes,
you are hurting like that.
yes.
No, man. You know, I like too much being with Mr. Felix Obila. You know, it is a great time. We are just celebrating this. You can see back me, we got pictures, all our parents, just for give you ideas about what we are expecting to talk about. You know, while you are saying about parents or talking about parents, so I would like to know first, Mr. Sompila, which kinds of parents you are, do you mean first? You are referring to. So try to highlight all guys to know first.
Yeah, you see, I said this is a colloquial feast organized in the family. And when we refer to the family, when it is organized in the family, it means that the parent should be present, because it is a feast between children and the parent. And the parent who is present, normally I will refer to the responsible parents. Okay? Responsible, I'm referring to the I don't reject, okay? Mr. God.
Now how can I call that?
Mr. God.
How can I name that? I don't know how can I name that. At that time you are just concentrate on responsible parent.
Yeah, Mr. God, remember what I've said. I said I don't reject
All guys
them.
are watching
I'm
us.
just warning you.
It's not my case. Know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Guys are watching us.
Yeah, of course. And
What about others? Other parents? Know what I'm saying?
they have also to celebrate the feast. They have to celebrate. Even in isolation, they have to celebrate.
But today you are not concentrate on them.
I am concerned with this feast because I'm a responsible one.
But which kinds of parents you are?
I am a
referring to?
responsible one, as you know me.
Yeah.
You know me very well.
Yeah.
Mr. God.
You know what I'm saying? I know. But what about others?
Others,
Yeah.
they must join us, the responsible parents,
Okay.
and feast at peace. At peace, I wanna say.
So today morning, we have seen a crowd of persons,
Yeah.
moving around at Boko.
Yeah.
Boko just for cemeteries, what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So burying things. So that was your case too? You once?
Unfortunately, I didn't have time. I was busy.
But last year,
Last year, yes,
you once?
I did it. I did it.
Okay.
Together with my family.
Compulsory.
Yes.
Okay.
But this year it was impossible today
It is
because
bad.
I was busy preparing a course that I may start teaching tomorrow.
But we got other parents today, they are neglecting to join, cemeteries, and just they've said that is a sin. So we can't, going there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they say it's a sin.
Yeah.
I don't know how a sin. Because we'll speak about this after. Okay? There are some benefits of going to the cemeteries.
Can you cite?
Yeah.
Cite it?
Yeah. For example, you can share memories. Okay?
Try
You
to
can-
be clear. Why,
Yeah, you share,
why saying that we can share memories?
You can share memories, when going to the graveyard, okay, you can see, you can remember people who died a long time ago.
Okay.
Okay, by visiting the cemeteries, you can see, you can remember some people from their cemeteries. Okay? Right. You can also salute our veterans. Okay? It is a way of honoring our veterans.
Yeah,
People who have
you're
been
right.
people.
You're right, Mr. Sompila. You're right. I'm really agree about what you are expecting to explain. But at that time, we have seen what people are doing over there, drinking beers, making disorders, disturbing guys, each others.
Yeah, this is the bad side of this. Okay?
But we are quoting first benefits.
Yeah, the benefit. There are also bad sides.
So
With the new generations.
continue first with the benefit.
I said about the memories.
Okay.
You can remember people. You can also, it is a way of honoring our veterans. Okay? It can also be a way of creating the memories. I mean, it can become a place of tourism. Of course, it is difficult for us in Africa, but in Western countries, the graveyard is a place of tourism. And the reason why I say it is a way of creating the memories. Okay? So these are some of the benefits. And it is also a way of making you in good health. For example, when marching. Okay? Marching.
Okay.
Marching, you leaving Matadi, going to Boko, going to, I don't know, Kimbala, I don't know.
But at that time you have explained exactly some you have cite some benefit of it. So at that time we have considered the case of Boko cemeteries. It is a case we can set out all benefits you have named.
Some
Such
of
as?
them. Yeah, for example, you can create the memories from Boko, but it is difficult it is difficult in Boko to make it a sort of a tourism site. It is difficult. You know the way the people are buried in disorder. There are no space. There are no ways.
By this and late, they can organize things.
Yeah, of
This
course.
and late.
Yeah. For example, in Kinshasa, there are well-organized cemeteries. Okay, well-organized cemeteries, and I hope one day in Matadi we'll have such cemeteries like the ones we see in Kinshasa. For example.
But today we can say that in DRC we have in Matadi cases. We got one day, just this day, people are joining cemeteries in order to make that clean.
Yeah.
To clean and to remove all dirty things.
Yeah.
But why not they can go again at the days in order to.
This is the bad
Right.
side. So they have to wait 1 year.
Yeah.
They've gone today, and the next time will be after 12 months.
It's a problem.
And this is the
It's a
bad
problem.
side.
It's a problem.
A big problem.
Yeah.
They should go there regularly.
From now up to next year.
Yeah.
They have to wait first.
They have to wait. And it is difficult to create, as I've said, to create memories, to share memories. Very difficult because we don't go there regularly. And I am included.
Yeah.
I'm included.
Except even today you didn't go.
Yeah. I think it
you
is.
were taken.
Yeah, it is a matter of
So that
mentality.
we will have to wait for next year.
Yeah.
By your case.
Yes,
As far as
maybe.
you missed.
Maybe,
You know what I'm saying?
maybe,
Maybe.
I don't know yet, but maybe. And it's a matter of mentality.
But you have to change first yourself.
Of course,
But you are not.
I'll be obliged to change.
When?
Maybe tomorrow I may go there. I may go tomorrow.
Come on.
Yeah.
Let's just demand, guys. Very happy to be with Mr. Felix Sompila. We
Yeah.
are talking about this day, the 1st August. As far as we are celebrating this great feast, parental feast, as far as we are parents, so that you can see pictures back us, in order to give ideas about what we are talking today. I'm with Mr. Felix Sompila is just a term, and of the English department I've said at the ESP Maternity TTC. So with him, we are trying to come back with that. So, Mr. Felix, you can relax a bit. At that time, we're gonna return back. So I would like to come back to see my, engineer Jonathan Monda to give us the first parts we have named lesson 1. So this we want to learn. Going to call all guys, learners, student, teachers, parents. You like too much this show, take your notes, pen, and listen exactly this lesson based on preposition of place. So after this cup of time, we're gonna return back and continue. Lesson 1.
Hello, this is Emma from English, back with another lesson on the English YouTube channel. Now, in English we say the school is on Bay Street, not the school is at Bay Street. They live at 10 Park Road, not she lives in 10 Park Road. The museum is in the city, not the museum is on the city. I live at 300 King Street in an apartment on the 4th floor. These little words can cause lots of headaches if English is not your first language. They're called prepositions, and there are lots of them in English. In, on, at, by, with, for, over, under, of, to. They all help to give information about the time, location, or direction in your English sentences. In, on, at, and by. In this lesson, we'll take a closer look at these small but very common, very useful English words. And we'll concentrate on how you can use them to give information about the place or location of something. Now, the bad news is that there's no clear way of knowing which preposition you need to use. In fact, different prepositions can be used with the same words, but this can change the meaning of your sentence. Am I at the car? At the location of the car? Am I in the car or am I on the car? All of these sentences are okay, but the meaning is different in each question. Most of the time, you can't just guess the correct preposition. It's not really a good strategy to improve your English, unless you're a really lucky person. The worst way to try and learn prepositions is to translate them from your native language. This can cause lots of problems. Prepositions must be learned in chunks of words, or called collocations, groups of words that are often used together, like in the morning, at night. It depends on something. He's keen on football. Learning this way will help you to make fewer mistakes with prepositions. Instead, pay attention to how native speakers use these prepositions. How are they used in the newspaper articles that you read or stories? What words are they used with? And pay close attention to the general rules that I'll teach you in this lesson so that you can make the right choices when choosing prepositions of place. Let's get started with in. Now, the best way to think about the preposition in is being within something, inside the edges of something. So let's start really simply with containers or spaces that are enclosed. I've got the key in my pocket. There's some milk in the fridge. She left it in the top drawer. There's nothing left in my cup. Now, it's easy to think about all of these examples as being inside something because the edges are really clear. You can see inside them. There's a clear inside and an outside, right? Take our earlier example. I'm in the car. The car has clear edges. I'm definitely inside the edges of the car. We can use in with buildings or rooms and places that can surround a person or an object on all sides. Can you take a seat in the waiting room, please? I've left my bag in your office. Why don't we have a picnic in the park? But there are lots of times when you need to use this preposition when the edges are less clear. So, for example, with areas or regions or cities and towns. I'm filming this video in Spain. I grew up in Melbourne. Holidaying in France is easy if you speak French. Rigolisa is a small village in the mountains. We're going for a drive in the country. Lots of people were swimming in the lake. Now, all of these nouns have borders or edges, even if they're not really obvious or clear. We can physically be located inside the edges of this space. Now, when talking about groups of people, you can often use in. She works in the finance team, surrounded by people. He got selected to play in the national team. But there's an exception for important high-level groups where members are often elected. He's on the board, or they're on the committee, or on the council. We can also use in with liquids and other substances to show what they contain. Careful, there's a lot of chili in that sauce. There's too much sugar in soft drinks.
Yes, lesson 1. So very happy. Thanks my engineer Jonathan. I think that all guys people spread in Matadi even out of Matadi because our channel is not in the national channel. We are just people who are following us, spread abroad. So we're so happy to know that through different SMS that we are receiving from those guys, televiewers. So I'm very happy to know that you are a lot in this moment watching us. So I'm going to remind all guys, people, spread, you are watching us. Today with my guest, Mr. Felix Sompila. He is a chairman of the English department. He is an Englishman, English speaker, English teacher at ESP Matadi. With him, we are trying to come back with this great subject. So, parental feast. With him, we are trying to highlight all guys. Mr. Felix?
Yes.
Very happy. The first parts we have explained people what does it mean and different kinds of parents. As far as you are, being called, you want just to talk about just responsible parents. So as far as is your case, what I'm saying. So today, we have seen, most of guys, people, parents, they went, to book cemeteries and cleaning things, So we have site some benefits of going over there. You know what I'm saying? So, but do you think that today, all guys, everybody have got the opportunities of visiting these cemeteries?
Yeah, we've of course spoken of the benefits of going to the graveyard, but everybody doesn't have the opportunity of going there because of the economic problems. Okay, going to Boko, going to I don't know. The graveyard of
We got Sanda,
etc. requires money.
Even though Necropole,
Yeah.
seen guys,
Yeah.
the real one.
Yeah, it requires money,
Transport.
and people are transport, of course, and people are nowadays complaining about money. Myself, I'm not paid yet. Okay, people are not yet paid.
Then I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check.
Yes, please do it. Do the checking.
Okay.
People are not yet paid.
I got news. I got information. So
Yeah.
I think that I'm gonna check.
So I was saying that
It is a general cases.
yeah, a general one. So I was saying that it requires money, paying transportation, and people are complaining. Some have the will to go there, but they are blocked because of money. Okay, they are blocked because of money.
But what the government, so what we have to do exactly for going there, as far as we got only 1 day a year, so for joining, both
Yeah.
cemeteries and Sanda and the like, sir?
Maybe to put money apart, okay? When you paid
I like too
on-
much.
on- on-
Why, at the time you say something like
Yeah.
agreement. So we have to put money.
put money apart, and then
Apart.
you paid from July, you can put money apart, knowing that the next month I will go to Boko. You make economy, and this will make
We got
help.
bridge.
Yeah,
They are paying money.
yes,
Why not? They can just make that free, as far as just a day.
yeah.
Without paying, even just cars, motorcycle, without paying.
Yeah, this is the problem of the government. And we have deputies, they can complain about this. Okay, they can propose the laws to the parliament so that crossing the bridge becomes free. Maybe just for this day, okay, to allow everybody to go there.
But at the time we joined Boko, cemeteries, and like we are talking about Sanders. So if we have done, if we do it another day, it doesn't have the same impact as far as today.
Yeah, it is.
With us going today, you can move tomorrow.
Yeah,
Second.
It is not
Return.
forbidden.
You know what I'm saying?
It isn't forbidden to go, because I've promised to go there tomorrow,
Okay.
because I've missed today.
You're gonna move tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. But it would be nice,
To go with others.
yeah, to go with other
Okay.
on the due day.
Okay.
This could be jolly if you go on the due day, but it isn't forbidden to go there out of the due day.
Okay.
And this is recommended. For me, it is recommended. You have to go there regularly to make the graveyard proper. See?
But at that time I've got an idea about what you have said. So we got benefit of going, just some cemeteries. As far as we can see, the populations of that area, they are selling, even food.
Yeah.
All are just very nice to see them having money.
Yeah.
At that time, a lot of people are joining there,
Yeah.
so they can sell. So I've seen that can be
Yeah,
among
a
just
benefit.
you know what I'm saying?
for the local population also.
Yes.
You see, for the local population, they gain money. Okay, they gain money that day, and they are happy. See?
So at that time after being of there, so we have seen parents coming back home. They are just in touch with their family members,
Yeah.
having meal.
Yeah, and this is the second part of the day. Okay, the second part is the meal, the family meal, and normally this is the feast of the parents, and normally children are supposed to give present to the parents because it is the feast of
man.
the
Yes, come on, man. You got babies. You got babies now, yeah. Continue first.
Yeah. So normally,
Even children are watching us,
yeah, they're watching.
Yeah, they got news.
And I'm telling them you should give present.
You can just come back.
You should give present to your parents because this is
Whatever.
the day of the parents. On Christmas, we parents we give present to our children. Okay. Christmas,
Yeah.
even at Bonne Année.
But do you think that all children they know that they have to earn to be heard, as you have said?
No.
Do things as you have said.
Yeah, here I'm speaking of grown-up
Okay.
or responsible children,
Okay.
those who are actually working, okay,
Okay.
earning their life.
That is no.
I'm not speaking of babies,
Babies, okay.
because
now
they
you're
are
right.
also
Now you have a balance. What you have said.
because there are also childless parents. They are parents, but they don't have child,
Okay.
no children.
Normally
Okay.
they have to give, to bank with the
Yeah,
gifts,
yeah,
present.
present. Yes,
To the parents.
they can buy, for example, a shirt to their father, mother, etc.
Did you receive that?
Yeah.
Mrs.
A
Sophia,
mango.
you see me? Do you receive
Yeah,
that?
I'm seeing you.
Yeah,
I'm not
you-
escaping. I'm not escaping your question.
I got one. No people. So it's not my case, guys. Don't give me.
Yeah.
Don't give me first. It's not my case. So
Yeah.
it's Mr. Sompila.
Yeah.
So you heard it?
Yeah. Unfortunately, no. Because I have only one child working, but she doesn't live Matadi here. And those,
she's a
she's a,
girl.
yeah, she's a girl.
But
It's a she, a girl.
She can send.
Yeah.
She can send
Maybe.
through Wiga mobile banking.
I'm waiting.
Mobile.
I'm waiting.
But she knows that.
It was a promise.
She knows.
It was a promise.
She said.
Yeah, it was
Really?
a promise. But for those who are present matter, they are still pupils and
Okay.
students. Possible for them to.
But all gifts are gifts.
Yeah.
They can just come with that can candy, the symbol.
It requires
The symbol.
money,
The symbol
and I'm moneyless now.
with something as a 100 Congolese fees. No?
Yeah, but they don't
give
work.
us.
They don't work. They are
This
pupils.
is, you are explaining the second part of this day. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
the
Yeah.
meal receiving present.
Receiving a present or gift and eating together. This is what I call the family meal.
Okay.
You have to eat together with your children. Okay?
It's home or outside.
It may be outside or at home.
Okay.
But for the matter of security, it is better to do it at home. Yeah, because nowadays we've got a problem of security. It's better to do it at home.
You are urging the same.
Yes.
It's what you have planned.
Yes.
Here.
After here, I'm going directly back home.
They know that
They are waiting
they
for.
have to.
They are first of all watching us, And they say that I'll come back to eat together with them.
you will not do as other persons are joining another place to get beers and the like.
Yeah,
Coming late, they told.
No. I've spoken over security problems.
Okay.
Security
You have to
problems.
eat with get a table with
Yeah.
your family members.
With family members, even
Children.
some relatives also.
Okay.
May join us.
Very nice, very
Yeah,
important.
Yeah. They
This
may
is
join
the
us.
second part of this.
Yeah.
Except of that,
And this is very important.
why?
It is very important because this kind of meal offer the academic benefit to the children.
Can you explain first?
Yes,
How?
while you eating with your children, you're also giving them some pieces of advice.
You know, yeah, come on. Yeah,
Not only-
I got a question. Yeah, I like that. So,
Yeah.
you got a day,
Uh-huh.
a year,
Mm-hmm.
a day, a month.
Yeah.
So if you are not eating like that, you are not custom doing like that, you know, things like that. So you are eating with your children on table, but you have done just a day, you know what I'm saying? So all days you are not present with them. So do you think that is a great thing?
I didn't say that I do it once a year.
But what I've listened. For
It
others.
is among the activities of this day.
But other parents are hurting like that.
I don't know, maybe.
It's not your case?
Yeah, no.
But other days you can just sit on table.
Other days it's difficult for me. Huh? Why? Because I'm a hard worker.
Do you have a time
I'm
to
always
communicate with
busy.
your children?
I communicate with them.
Sit on table giving advice?
Yeah, especially on Sunday,
Okay.
because I work from Monday up to Saturday, and I don't have free times, regular free times.
I think that it's not for today. No.
Yeah, today I will use them.
You got many days that you
Yeah.
are sharing with them.
Yeah, of course.
It's not for today.
Yeah, today is a special day
Different
with
that is.
special lessons to give to my children.
Such as
How to be in front of people, how to behave.
what did you plan to communicate with your children?
Is a secret. It's my secret.
Can you open a bit? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, come on.
Yeah. Maybe I will speak to my daughters,
Okay.
the way of behaving. Okay, I've thought of my daughters. Today is a special day for my daughters.
You're gonna show
How
me
they should behave,
where?
how they should conduct their life at school, in the quarter, everywhere.
We keep that first. We're gonna open.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes?
Yeah, come on. Be at ease.
I'm at ease. I'm at ease.
Let me so come back see these guys, Jonathan. We want to take the second part of this show. We have named that day speech. Very simple. We have just that can be a short, that can be a theater movie, and just for give you ideas. So to see how different guys, people are expressing things. So different accent of guys. So my friend Jonathan, we want to follow exactly this part of speech of Sarah. Is undergraduate student. So I think that you have to master 5 sentences through this speech. Then you're gonna say it. If you are correct, you're gonna go as Mr. Felix. Some people have said a present or gifts that we have preparing for you. So Mr. Jonathan, the speech.
Was a citizen of Harvard. Oh, you go to Harvard. Surely you must not be a national security threat. Welcome to America. And suddenly, all the gates to the American dream opened wide. I saw it everywhere, this Harvard nation, but I saw it not just in the hard structures, but more importantly, in its invisible institutions, the invisible scaffolds around and undergirding the hard institutions. I saw it in the quarreling columns of the Crimson newspaper, its kung fu fights of ideas and lively student debates, with the potency to propel policy changes by the next morning's print. I saw it in our cluttered bulletin boards, bustling with life, with announcements of student-led conferences, Broadway-worthy shows, and dorm room projects turned world's next Facebook, smothering each other for our cursory glimpse. A trivial detail, these cluttered boards that often slipped notice. But where some saw papers, I saw passions, purpose, creativity. I saw a heartbeat of civic community's vivacity. My parents' countries were places where institutional dysfunction killed off this social dynamism and vibrant productivity, and so I felt acutely here the value of civil society and living, breathing institutions. My time here would give me a working model of a better world. Not only that, but that sense of empowerment to initiate change. You see, with those spying walls still lurking in my memory that constrained the little Napoleons in my brother and me, you might imagine my shock when, in one of my first classes here, I suddenly found myself debating a president.
The speech. I think that you have listened correctly about what we have preparing for showing all guys to the viewer about these parts of our show, the speech. So let me just come back to see my guest father. Felix Sompila, as I've said, is a chairman of English department at ESP. My daddy is an English teacher. With him, we are trying to go open this subject based on parental So Mr. Felix,
Yes.
after just explaining, we got two parts of inside this while talking about parental feast or parental day, we got two parts. So the first morning people are joining Boko and the like, making clean. Second parts, they are inside its home and family, staying in the like. So what can be in short, so your conclusion first, or just a summary based on what people have to keep in their mind based on what we have explained.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Gad. They should put in mind that this day is very important. It is important. Why? Because, as I said at the beginning, it is a parental feast.
Okay.
A feast to honor dead as well as alive parents. And it is a kind of reinforcing the link between the parents and the children. Okay? And this should be done regularly.
Okay.
Going to Boko, going to the graveyard, is very, very important. Not only on this day, but it should be done regularly.
It isn't sin.
Yeah,
It isn't bad going there.
yeah, it isn't bad going there regularly.
Okay.
We should have the habit of going and waking on there, making the cemeteries proper.
Okay.
Okay, and
Yes.
yeah, very important, as I've said. It is a very important day, and children who are actually working, who have got jobs, should give present or gift to their parents.
Parents.
Yeah.
Even they don't have a lot, but they have to show that they love their parents.
Yeah.
Even a bit, they have
Yeah.
to.
Just a symbol.
A symbol.
Just a
You know,
symbol.
yeah, right. So I like that too much. So Mr. Sompila, you got persons at home to greet
Yeah.
family members,
Yeah.
relatives. So you can greet them.
Yeah. As it is a parental feast, I'll start greeting my wife.
You can cite the name.
Ekuchu, her name is Ekuchu.
You can see them.
Ekuchu. My children, Rosie, Carol,
You can go quickly.
Deo Gracias,
Okay.
and Christiani. I'm sure that they are watching us, and I greet them all.
Okay. I think that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to all who are actually watching us,
Watching us. Okay.
I say, have a nice feast.
Have a nice feast. You know, as my guests have said, so we're so happy to come back with this show. I'm very happy to know most of guys people spread, you know, out of Matadi from France, Belgium, so different guys from Lubumbashi. So I can see some messages that we have here. I'm very happy to know that. So first, let me just greet my, boss, Rabi Kalou, again, Mami Solange Kalou. I will greet my, engineer, Jonathan Wanda, my two chiefs, Prince Nzaou, again, Emin Kalani. I do greet you both. So I'm going to salute my wife, Santish Pemba Yala, again, my daughters, Keren, Ladi, Gladness. I do greet my biological family, Malunda Nzaou. I've seen Jean-Pierre Ngulu, Adevangu, all Ngulus. I do greet you. So let me just say hello to my pastor, Josue Koko Mapota, again, Mami Peggy Mapota. So, Mr. Felix,
Yeah,
so happy to be with you today.
the same to me.
We didn't even though going further what we have planned, but we have explained people about this day.
Yeah.
So I think that is not the last day for you coming
No.
here.
I'll come back. Once you invite me, I will come.
Yeah, I'm
This
so
is
happy.
my place.
Okay.
This is my dwelling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. So all guys, people, so nice, and we're so happy. We thank you too much for this cup of time you have spent watching us. We're so happy. So let's meet next, Tuesday. The back on Sunday at 7. Sorry. So with the same teacher, Mr. Gadiala. Let's meet, and God bless you. Goodbye.
My dearest brothers and sisters, BNS, spectators, as far as English are them important, and this one is helping a great number of persons being connected with a great number of persons in the world. The one solution is English. English is the greatest, as I've said, English broadcasting material. English is helping a great number of persons knowing about more things in English. English is the one place that you can find persons debated exchanged things related, English. What we have to do, just one answer, is just to stay